Hey, have you heard? Barack Obama is on the cusp of an economic breakthrough.
Obama? An economic breakthrough? That will be the day. He's more of a Marxist Socialist and a fiscal conservative. How would he possibly turn around the economy he has destroyed?
This time he has a new strategy to economically transform the United States.
If Obama has a new strategy for economically transform the United States, we better sell the farm, trade our dollars for gold coins and head for the hills, and bury the gold in those hills, buy a gun, and some freeze-dried food.
There is no need for all of that. Just trust Barack Obama and see what happens.
The last time American citizens trusted Obama was when he said we can keep our healthcare insurance policy, if it went like it.
So, what happened?
What happened? Have you been hiding under a rock? Over 100 million people lost their old policies because Obamacare was a one-man wrecking ball that killed those old policies, forcing everyone to get newer and more expensive healthcare insurance policy.
Oh, what doesn't sound like the Obama I know and love. He would never do that.
Who told you he would never do that?
He did.
That's right. He did. And he lied.
Is lying bad?
You have got to be joking. Of course lying is bad. Whatever gave you the idea that lying isn't bad?
I went to public schools and they taught us that truth is relative. Your truth is your truth and my truth is my truth.
Yep, right. I'm afraid to ask you what Obama's truth is.
Obama's truth is that he would fundamentally change the United States of America. And now Obama is now going to give us the biggest change of all. He says since Congress will not listen to him and give him everything he wants, he is just going to get his way all the time by issuing a whole series of executive orders to bring forth more hope and change. Don't you see how smart he is? He promised he would fundamentally change the United States works.
Well, you got me there. That is one campaign promise Obama kept. He did fundamentally change America. But for the worse.
So not all change is good.
Of course all change is not good change. How do you like working that second job just to fund your new Obamacare health insurance policy?
Actually, I don't like it very much. Now I have to pay for daycare for I can go to work my second job to earn just enough money to pay for my daycare.
Now you are finally getting it. Not all change is good.
Well, I like good change and not bad change. What can we do now to change our country back to the way it used to be back in the mid to late 1980s?
That was back when Ronald Reagan was president.
Ronald Reagan was bad for our country, right?
Who told you that?
Obama told me that.
Obama told us lots of things. But were they all true?
No.
So do you still think all of Obama's hope and change was good?
No.
And what kind of country do you think we will have if we allow Obama to ignore our freely elected congressional representatives and let him rule only by executive order?
We would have a Marxist communist dictatorial state ruled by a tyrannical leader.
I couldn't have said that better myself.
I miss our old great country. I kind of miss the old days when people were happy before all of this new hope and change kicked in.
Very good, Linda. There is hope for you yet.
So, how can we get our old country back?
Well, you can start by calling your congressman and demand that they and the other elected representatives do the job that we elected them to do and not to allow Obama to rule by executive fiat. Demand that they reverse every executive order he issues. Of course they can. It is their constitutional right. It is their constitutional duty.
Well, I'm calling my congressman right now to tell him that there is a man named Obama who isn't just happy with the constitutional limits of his executive branch, and that he now wants to take over the legislative branch as well.
I am beginning to like you, Linda.
I like you too. Sorry for calling you an ignorant fascist heartless capitalist pig so many times in the past.
Don't mention it. Let's just work together on getting our country back.
Hey, just one more thing. Are you single?
Why, yes I am.
What are you doing this Saturday night?
Nothing, actually.
Excellent. Because there's this new steakhouse that just opened and I wanted to try it out. Perhaps we could have a political strategy meeting over there.
But I thought you used to be a vegetarian.
I used to be a lot of things.